What you're looking at is a real working app with a database, user accounts, and a live link anyone in the world can open right now. And it took less than 20 minutes to build. No code, no developers, no technical background. This is vibe coding. You describe what you want in plain language, and the AI builds it for you. And the tool we're using today is Base44. It's one of the most beginner-friendly platforms out there. Everything you need is in the description. All the prompts, the fixed prompts, and the Base44 link. It's free to get started, and you won't need a credit card. And if you decide to upgrade to a paid plan, clicking that link also gives you an exclusive discount. So go ahead, click the link, sign up, and let's build together. Ready? All right, let's get started. Planning the app. Before we build anything, I want to show you something that will save you both time and money. See this toggle right here? This is plan mode, and this is where we are starting. Now, Base44 runs on a credit system. On the free plan, you get 5 message credits a day, and every time you ask the AI to build or change something, it uses those credits. But plan mode is completely free. You can go back and forth with the AI as many times as you want without spending anything. So instead of jumping straight into building with a vague idea, we plan first. I'm going to type Daily Water Tracker app and hit send. It's going to ask a few questions to understand what we want. Who is this app for? I'll go with general public. What's the core goal of the tracker? I want both daily tracking and history, so I'll pick both. Daily plus history. How should users log their water intake? I'll select preset drink types, like glass, bottle, and cup. Then it asks a couple of follow-up questions. Should users be able to set a custom daily goal or use a fixed default? I'll go with custom goal per user. And for visual style, I picked bold and motivating. And look at what we have. Base44 took our answers and turned them into a full structured blueprint. The app name, the intent, the audience, the core user flow, all of it. And we haven't spent a single credit yet. Now take a moment to read through the plan. If something doesn't look right, you can type in the chat and ask Base44 to change it. Still free. Once you're happy with it, click build. And this is where you'll be using your credits. All right, let's build it. First build. Watch the left sidebar here. You can actually see Base44 writing the files in real time. This usually takes a couple of minutes, so just let it run. And here it is, HydroTrack. Let's walk through what Base44 built us. Right in the middle, we have the circular progress ring. It shows how much water you've logged today versus your goal. Clean, visual, and you can see your progress at a glance. Scroll down, and you'll see the quick add buttons. Glass, cup, bottle, large bottle. One tap, and it logs instantly. Below that is your daily log. Every entry is timestamped, and if you made a mistake, you can delete it right there. Tap over to history, and you get a full breakdown. A bar chart of your intake over time, your day streak, your best day, goals hit. And here's something worth pointing out. Look at the settings tab. There's already a user profile and a sign out button. Base44 set up user authentication automatically as part of the build. In traditional development, this alone can take days. All of this from a 3-minute build. Honestly, for a first draft, this is a really solid starting point. The structure and the features are there. It just needs a bit of polishing. So let's do that now. Customizing the app. The first place to start is the theme panel. This is where you control your colors and your fonts across the entire app, and it's completely free. Any changes you make here won't use up any of your credits. You can see the color options here. Primary color, background, accents. Feel free to explore these on your own after the video. And you can also see a fonts tab here. There are a lot of fonts to choose from. I'm going to switch this to Righteous and watch how it updates everywhere instantly. And right beside the theme button, you will see the visual edit mode. This lets you click on individual elements and tweak them directly. Things like changing a label, adjusting spacing, or deleting something you don't need. It's also completely free to use. So if you only need basic cosmetic edits, utilize these 2 buttons first. You don't need to go to the AI chat for every little thing. Save your credits for when you actually need the AI to do something, like adding a feature, changing how something works, or fixing a bug. And speaking of the AI chat, this is where I want to show you something important about how to prompt effectively. The more specific you are, the better your results will be. When I was looking at the app, I felt like the background was too flat. I wanted it to actually feel like the app was about water. So instead of just saying, make it look like water, I told Base44 to redesign it to feel like looking up through deep ocean water. Dark at the bottom, a rich blue in the middle, with strong teal blue glow behind the progress ring. And look at the difference. And the progress ring, it was just a plain flat blue arc. So I asked Base44 to make it a gradient from cyan to electric blue with a neon glow effect. Such a big difference from where we started, right? I'm happier with how it looks now. And don't worry about making mistakes along the way. See this clock icon up here? That's your version history. Every change you make is saved automatically. So if something breaks or you don't like the result, you can instantly revert it to any previous version. Think of it as an undo button for your entire app. Integrations. Now that the app is looking great, I want to make it more functional. Currently, there's no way to notify users to actually drink their water. The app tracks it, but it doesn't remind you of your goal. And look, Base44 already suggested it right here at the bottom of the chat. It says, set up daily reminders. You can absolutely write your own prompt for this, but since Base44 already knows what the app needs, I'm just going to click it and watch what it does. It's not just adding a simple toggle, it's reading the settings page, updating the user profile to store reminder preferences, creating a backend function to actually send the emails, and setting up 2 scheduled automations, one in the morning at 8 a.m. and one in the afternoon at 2 p.m. And Base44 also automatically updated the settings page. Users can turn reminders on or off, choose whether they want to be reminded once or twice a day, and it even skips sending an email to users who've already hit their goal. All from one suggestion chip. Incredible. And while we're here, let me show you something. These are all the native integrations Base44 supports. Stripe if you want to charge users, Gmail, Slack, Discord for communication, HubSpot or Salesforce if you're building something with a CRM, Google Sheets, Notion, Airtable for data, even TikTok and LinkedIn, and so much more. For this build, we're keeping it simple. We're not connecting anything extra because this is a beginner project, but I just want you to see what's possible. And if you ever want to connect any of these, you just give Base44 a prompt, tell it what you want to integrate and what you need it to do, and it handles the setup automatically. So as you build more, just know that these are all available. The more complex your app gets, the more useful these become. All right, the app is looking good and the features are in place. It's time to publish. Publishing. Click the Publish button in the upper right. At the top, you'll see your app's live URL. Base44 automatically generates one for you under the base44.app domain. You can copy this and share it immediately, or if you want something more professional, there's an option to connect a custom domain right below it. There's also a share option if you want to send the link directly by email or on social. Now for app visibility. You'll see 3 options: public, workspace, and private. We'll set it to public. This means anyone can find and access the app. And one more thing I'd recommend, run the security scan. It's right there under the security section. It takes a few seconds and just make sure there are no obvious vulnerabilities before your app goes live. Once that's done, copy your link and open it. Anyone you send it to can open it right away. Right after publishing, I immediately encountered an issue. As you can see, the app was stuck on a loading spinner. And this is actually a really good moment to talk about troubleshooting. Troubleshooting. Since we're working with AI, this is pretty much part of the process. Things will go wrong along the way. Sometimes Base44 won't understand exactly what you meant. Sometimes a change breaks something else. What's important is knowing how to handle it when it does. In my case, the live published URL just kept loading, so I told Base44 exactly what I was seeing. The nav bar was loading fine, but the Today tab content just wouldn't show up on the live version. I also asked what the possible causes were. It gave me a resolution. I tested it, and it was still broken. Now I had a different error. The page login could not be found. And this is exactly when you stop sending prompts and switch to discuss mode. Discuss mode lets you have a conversation with the AI without it making any changes. It costs only 0.3 credits, so you can go back and forth without burning through your balance. I asked it to look through the routing and authentication setup and tell me what was causing the issue before touching anything else. It came back with a clear diagnosis. I turned off discuss mode, told it to implement the fix, and published. Now it's fixed, and this is something that I want you to remember. If you've tried 2 or 3 fix prompts and it's still broken, stop. Switch to discuss mode, and you will save credits, you will save time, and you will actually understand what went wrong. GitHub Integration. Alright, before we wrap up, there's one more thing I want to show you. See this GitHub icon in the toolbar? Base44 has a built-in GitHub integration. When you turn it on, all the code Base44 generated gets pushed to a repository you own and control. You just need to sign in with your GitHub account. Think of it like Google Docs, but for code. Every change is tracked, and if you ever want a developer to take over or use more advanced tools down the line, you're not starting from scratch. And with that, we're done building. We just went from a blank screen to a live app with user accounts, email reminders, and a real URL just by describing what we wanted in plain English. So the question is Base44 worth it? Well, for validating an idea, building an MVP, or creating something for personal use, absolutely. There is nothing faster for getting an idea out of your head and in front of real people. But I want to be honest about the limitations too. If you're trying to build something really complex with a lot of moving parts or something that needs to handle serious traffic, you will hit walls. The AI won't always understand exactly what you mean on the first try, and some things will need more iterations than you expect. And when things do break, you're not just stuck guessing. Discuss mode helps you figure out what's actually wrong, and version history means you can always go back. The free plan is a great place to start. You can sign up with no credit card and start building right away. The link is in the description. But if you're building something more serious, the builder plan is worth it. It is around $40 a month on a yearly billing. And if you upgrade within your first 48 hours of signing up, you get an extra 10% off, so closer to $35. For 250 monthly credits, backend features, integration credits, and a custom domain, that's genuinely solid value. And if this got you interested in what else you can build, I've got more Base44 videos on the channel. So just click here and let's build another cool app together using Base44. I'll see you inside. Thanks for watching.